Hey everyone, how's it going? Elliot. Hey everyone, how's it going? Elliot here. Hey everyone, how's it going? Elliot here. Hey everyone, how's it going? Elliot here. Hey everyone, how's it going? Elliot here, and welcome back to the Retro Future. Hey everyone, how's it going? Elliot here, and welcome back to the Retro Future. Oh, hey, don't mind me, just taking some selfies on my new long Game Boy. This by far is what everyone dreamt the first Game Boy was. It has the beautiful backlit screen. This has actually got an IPS display in here because, well, everybody wants an IPS these days. The viewing angles are great, the image is very crisp, and it has the vastly superior form factor of the Game Boy Advance. Closes perfectly. A little bit of a sort of an overbite going on there, but that's not too bad. So the next thing we're going to do is take our screen. Now for this, I'm going to attempt to use an IPS screen. I don't know whether or not this is going to work, because what I'm doing is running it through this ribbon cable adapter, which goes into a Game Boy Advance. So this is the ribbon cable that is for the IPS screen, and what we'll do is plug it into the adapter. Okay, and then let's take the Game Boy Advance itself and plug the ribbon cable in. And let's try and plug this in. Now that goes like that. Oh, wow. I think it's fair to say this is a very different video. So, do you remember the Nintendo Game Boy?
Does it play Fortnite?
Sent me this Game Boy cartridge. Their copyright, Nintendo. Oh my goodness, I feel like I should be wearing gloves. Look at the condition of that Game Boy. I'm sorry, but that is brand new. This has never been opened before or played on. I can tell you that for a fact. Look at the quality of that. Let's open it up and take a look inside. Look, you can see as well the cardboard hasn't even been folded back, like it's actually resisting me pushing that back there. So, and nor have these flaps really. So I'm going to be really, really careful here with taking this stuff out, which almost looks like it's been shrink wrapped, but it hasn't. The bag's just obviously formed on it because of the weight of this on the top. So there you go, you get a little cardboard protective piece there, and damage to find. Although the batteries are on this side, so maybe that's not caused by that. We'll find out. Let's have a look inside this one. There's all the exact same stuff, except this time we've got the grey Game Boy being promoted. In fact, this one's a little bit different. Same manuals, little piece of cardboard. No stamp on this manual, interestingly, so maybe it was from a different company. Basically, this thing is a speaker that extends out of the back of your Game Boy, which is really cool because not only does the Game Boy open in one way, it's now going to open in another, which is quite exciting. Right, let's see how easy it is to put on. So, I'm presuming we're just going to have to sort of sit it down like that. There we go, that's alright. Definitely adds a bit of bulk onto it, but yeah, I mean, that is triple the size of it. It's definitely doubled the thickness of it, but that's still kind of cool. And then we have... this doesn't really make sense to me to be using the one that already has a headphone jack. Hang on. Okay, here we go. Let's try that again. Nice. And then we have this dongle that just attaches into the back like that. Yeah, not overly keen on that. Oh, almost dropped it. It kind of looks steampunky. I mean, I suppose it's not that not that ugly, but it is a little bit annoying to have this ginormous thing there, but I don't really know. There wouldn't have been a way to have done it really otherwise. So you've got your pass-through ports for charging and also for your link cable, so that is very nice. Oh yeah, that is good. Right, hang on, let me unplug that and we can do a comparison. Wow, look at that. You're in. There you are, Famicom on the Game Boy Advance SP. Alright, here we go. So, in terms of the speed, it seems absolutely on point. Which really does make me think that there is actually some sort of like hardware clone inside this thing. There was once a time where rechargeable batteries and backlit screens did not exist. This is a modded Game Boy Advance, and look at it. It's out of charge. Look at it in all of its glory. A rechargeable battery chargeable by USB Type-C with an IPS crystal clear sharp display. Here is an original Game Boy. This one had two AA batteries that you had to put in when they ran out, and there is no backlit screen. So in order to actually view this screen, unless you had a very powerful studio light above you, it would look, for the most part, like that. Here we go. So let's clip this in. There we go. Like that. So we've got our 40% increased magnification, and it doesn't look any different. I mean, can you notice any difference there at all? No, and also you can see some glare, which you couldn't see in this one because it's flat, whereas this is like convexed in order to get the magnification to work. Okay, moment of truth, let's turn this light off, and let's turn this one on. Well, I really had a lot of hope for this. You know what? It's actually good. What? No way. So here is the stuff that you get. Now, I'm sure that's probably just like a warning to do with batteries and all the rest of it. I can't read any of that, but it's not that important. At least I don't think it is. Now, usually, annoyingly, on the back here is actually stamps from the store that this was sold in to give it the address and the telephone number. So really annoyingly, there's nothing stamped on the back here. But if anyone at home has a smoke black Game Boy Color from Eden Stores, please send me a photo of what that looks like. I don't know, I just find it really, really interesting. And there's something else interesting that I'll show you in just a minute, but let's play a little bit of Solar Striker. A lot of people complain that when I make these videos, I never actually play any games. So this is one of my favourite games, Solar Striker. It's been quite some time since I've ordered a modern console in need of some love and care and attention and repair. Oh, but yeah, today I've got a new 3DS XL, which I picked up for around £30. Here we go, okay. So overall, initially, the condition of it doesn't seem to be too bad. Okay, now I use that word lightly. Is it over yet? That was absolutely awful. The 3DS as a Hang on. Here is the £4 3DS. Now, I don't know if you watched this video. I'll put it in the card. This was disgusting to try and figure out. There's like 3 different ribbon cables that have to be folded through the hinge. You've got one for the camera, one for the speakers and the 3D slider, and then one for the actual top screen itself. As you can see, things do work. The top screen replacement does work. However, when you slide that 3D up, the 3D just doesn't display properly. But the idea is of showing you all of this is the fact that the only thing that turned out to be damaged was really the top screen and the digitizer, and the bottom screen would have needed replacing anyway, just because of the fact that it's obviously sustained some sort of an impact, and now it's got graphical glitches on the screen where the pixels have leaked. So that is helpful to conclude the story. Also, this top piece, if I show you, give it a nice little breath on there. Nature's Mr. Sheen. Okay, so I would obviously finish up with a bit of Mr. Sheen, but yeah, look at that. It looks absolutely perfect. Oh.
What?
What does that mean? No signal.
But it had nothing before.
Oh my god, it works. Oh my god, it
signal.
works. Oh my god, it worked. But basically, it said that it's NTSC, so I switched it on this little thing to PAL. So the current problem we're facing is it just keeps circuiting through this screen and then displaying it for a brief minute. Someone told me in the past that it's down to this thing. Basically, the device that this is plugging into, the PlayStation 5, isn't really very happy about what's going on here because I think it's like a protection. Because I plugged a Switch into a Game Boy, and when I opened up the YouTube app, it started doing that, like refreshing and switching through the stuff. And someone said that's because of the piracy. So we're going to see if there's a way to turn that off in the settings. Wait a minute, so what did you just do?
Right, so on the settings you have the Enable HDCP copy protection. You can turn it off, which means, I think it's because you want to be able to stream. It lets it stream, so if you want to do Twitch streaming, you need to switch this off.
Right.
But then it won't let you do anything like films and YouTube.
It's working! It's working, it's actually displaying on there. This is the first game we're going to be playing. It's called Rodland. So you're literally just hurling things around you, collecting flowers. I bought a really cool metal briefcase off of Amazon which has some foam inside it. I pulled out the necessary foam to fit the Game Boys snugly inside, and boom. There's a cool way of presenting 6 Beast Game Boys. And just like that, they are done. I absolutely cannot believe how good they look. Just look at them. They are stunning. They have obviously different color changing screens that you can do simply by just pressing in this button on the side. You can go through all of the different colors. The speakers all work and sound absolutely great. The back of them all have little unique designs which look fantastic. They all come with Tetris inside them so that Mr. Beast and his team can immediately get playing some nostalgic Game Boy games, although Pokemon, if they want to buy that, is really bloody expensive these days, so I'll leave that to them. But yeah, look at that. What do you think of all of them? I'm literally going to DHL right now to send them off to Mr. Beast, so the next time you see these Game Boys will be on the screen with Mr. Beast and his team. I've got this lovely briefcase here, all sorted, ready for them. I'm very nervous, but there's nothing more I can do now. Here we go. And I'll catch you all in the next video. Goodbye. Oh dear.